Fair and responsible AI consumers. This was the theme for the World Consumer Rights Day observed on Friday, March 15, 2024. The aim was to highlight concerns regarding misinformation, privacy violations, and discriminatory practices, as well as how AI-driven platforms can spread false information and perpetuate biases. The Department of Consumer Affairs hosted a mini expo at the Soufriere bus terminal to educate consumers on their rights as it relates to the presence of artificial intelligence technology in many of today's services provided. Keynote speaker Mr. Jim Joseph, an AI consultant and managing director at Map and IT Solutions Limited, posed the question, is St. Lucia truly ready to deliver fair and responsible AI to local consumers?
Really what responsible AI is, it means that in all our processes, from development to implementation, to design and implementation and support, that in this entire process, that it is customer-centric. Basically, we are looking at the responsibility that we have as developers, as persons who are implementing systems, the responsibility that we have towards the customers and making sure that they are not unfairly taken advantage of.
Public Relations Officer of the National Consumer Association, Phil Henderson, revealed how the NCA will incorporate AI technology into their day-to-day services and transactions.
We have actually been utilizing AI and intend to do so more in the future. Recently, we relaunched our website, ncastlucia.com, where you can file a complaint online or you could register to be as a member. That's, part one. Part two of that would be that we're going to utilize AI to now engage with the consumer. The model being trained on our local legislation, such as the Consumer Protection Act, the Amendment, Civil Code, and all these things, so that members don't necessarily have to, a consumer doesn't necessarily have to go through the long process of waiting to speak with somebody and relying on the limited human resources that we have, but now can utilize artificial intelligence to find some sort of redress.
Legal Officer of the National Utilities Regulatory Commission, NURC, highlighted the importance for consumers to be knowledgeable of the existence of AI technology already being used by service providers on island.
It is already foreseeable that the use of automated decision-making is rapidly increasing. Depending on what is involved, such decisions can have great significance in the life of a consumer. At the very least, consumers should be entitled to know that artificial intelligence is used and what the decision-making criteria are.
The release of chatbots that appear to mimic human conversation, millions of consumers are already using generative AI in their daily lives. The technology is said to have an enormous impact in the way we create, work, communicate, gather information, and much more. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.